Welcome and thank you for coming to DuVall's 100th anniversary celebration. Let's give our school a round of applause. I am so honored to be leading the school into the next 100 years. We have a very special place here. We have wonderful children. We have fabulous parents. And we have, no offense to other schools, but we have the best staff anywhere. I have a long list. I'm not going to say too many words because I want to take my time to thank people because we have so many people to thank. The first people I want to recognize, you know, our school started as Southwestern Elementary in 1921-22 school year, and in 1959 it became DuVall Elementary, and it was named after Leo DuVall, who was our principal for 30 years, 3 decades. We are honored today to have many of the DuVall family with us. We have his grandchildren, David, Tim, Kitty. We have Tim's wife, Cindy. We have his great-grandson, Nick, and his wife and his daughter, Elizabeth, and maybe some others. If the DuVall family could please stand up so you can be recognized. We are truly honored that they came to be with us today. They came from Alabama and Grand Rapids and Traverse City and Mount Clemens, and so a little bit of a drive for all of them, and we definitely appreciate them being here. I'd also like to thank some of our school board members. I know Trustee Watts is here, Trustee Thorpe, Trustee Barry. Those are the ones I saw. I don't know if there are any others. If they could also stand, please. And of course, our very own near and dear former principal of DuVall and our superintendent, Dr. Maleko. And Dr. Maleko will be saying a few words a little bit later. I want to recognize our current staff. Our current staff, please wave a hand. They are phenomenal. Many of them are standing in the back. They have worked so very hard, as have their students. We have 10 classrooms, so every classroom studied a decade. So please make sure you take a walk through time, starting with the 1920s at our first room, and it goes all the way up to present time upstairs. So please take some time. They've learned so much, and they worked very hard. And we even have some of them in costume according to their decade. So thank you to our students and our staff. I'm not sure if we have any former principals here other than Mr. Addy and Dr. Maleko. We have another one. Larry Dockham is here. Any others? Oh, and Dan Hartley is also here. Wave a hand, Dan. We appreciate them being here. Thank you for coming. I'd also like to thank our former staff. We have some former staff members. If you could give a wave, please. A special thank you to a couple of retired teachers that came in and helped us pull all of this together. Ann Rosenau, who was Ann Bodney before. So Ms. Rosenau, Sandy Hefner is here, Joanna Strez, Andrea Sims. They all worked so hard and came in and helped us. Patsy Burke and Kathy Muth all helped out. And Joanne Strez. Thank you. Having retired teachers was such a blessing for us, and we were very lucky to have them help us. I'd also like to thank our parents, our PTA, a few people in particular, Robin Macklin, Shadia Macklin, Lori Fakih, Diane Grail, Sienna Saylor, Rima Hamoud, Jason Skidmore. We could not have done this without you, so thank you so much. Michelle Linderman, Catherine Dogger, and Rachel Pruquette. Thank you. Only a few more thank yous and I'll wrap up. Many thank yous to all of our sponsors. We have a free program, donations are accepted. Wonderful sponsors that helped us pull this together financially, and we could not be more grateful. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Steve Shotwell and the Paquette Factory and all of our car owners. If you haven't had a chance to go outside, we have cars across the decades, and some of them are very cool. So lots of fun. Iverson's provided us with a beautiful cake, so many thanks to them. Many thanks to Councilwoman Leslie Herrick for being here, and any other dignitaries that are here. Thank you so much. I would like to share, we received a congressional record of our 100th anniversary from State Representative Debbie Dingell. She was here earlier, she dropped this off. So on the floor of the United States Congress, she read this of record, and so this will be on display so everybody can read it. I won't do that now because of time, but if you're in the school, please take time to look at this beautiful honor. So we're very grateful for this. Thank you. So we have a few speakers. As you know, we're all about educating our children, so some of our speakers are our children. A few more thank yous that I missed, and I apologize. I want to thank Kim Ishmael, who runs our office, and her sidekick, Ann Morabito. We would not be here without them. They are my right-hand people, and I love them and thank them for everything they do. Our first speaker is Lydia Rolu. And I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hello, DuVall Penguins. My name is Lydia Rouleau, and I started going to this amazing school when I was 3. DuVall means a lot to me, especially when it makes everyone feel welcome and excited to learn new things. When I first came to DuVall, I was so nervous, but all the staff made me feel like I belonged, and I am so grateful for that. My teachers also mean a lot to me because they have always been there for me, either when it was a tough time or a time where I was jumping with joy. But no matter what, my teachers were there for me. I want to thank Ms. Sims for making class fun, Ms. Sebastian for always cheering me up, Ms. Courtney for making class funny, and Ms. Ranka for understanding how hard it was on Zoom and taking an interest in my hobbies. And even when we couldn't go to camp, you and Ms. Courtney found a solution. So we owe all of our teachers a huge thank you for all the stuff they do for us. At DuVall, I am so grateful for all of my friends that I have made. DuVall means so much to me. Friends are important because you can tell them anything. You can count on them to be there for you whenever you need them and to cheer you up when you feel sad. Lastly, I'm so grateful for my family because all the things I have accomplished, I couldn't have done without my family. I want to thank my sister for helping me with all my homework and Quinn for always helping me understand what we were learning in class. I wanted to say thank you to my dad for always studying on the nights before tests. Lastly, I want to thank my mom for always pushing me to not give up and always believing in me. So DuVall means a lot to me because of all the people here, the memories I have made, and I couldn't have asked for a better school.
Our next speaker is our superintendent, Dr. Maleko. As you know, he's our former principal as well.
Thank you, Mary. Let's give Mary a big round of applause, the staff. And I also want to thank the planning committee that put this event together. Look at everyone here. What a great school community. I did serve here as principal. It was for 2 years, and I really did come to know the power of community. I know during COVID, some of the events we couldn't do, but DuVall has always had a strong PTA. And so while the school might be 100 years old, the brick and mortar, it's really all of you that make this awesome school community. I came to understand and appreciate how DuVall took the lead with green schools and with different events. I'll tell you a brief story, because I know I have about 3 to 5 minutes, right, Mary? I only got 1 or 2 at Fordson, so you gave me a good break here. Anyway, I was transferred by the late great Mr. Winston, former superintendent. And the night that I found it was made public, and I see some of the Red Wing memorabilia here, I'm a diehard Red Wings fan. Diehard, yes, yes. So one of the parents, when I first met with the PTA, I came to realize that DuVall was the Penguin school. I didn't know that at the time. And they said, what does it feel like? They checked out my bio. They knew I was a Red Wing fan. Well, that was the same night, and I still really haven't recovered from Game 7 where the Wings lost the Stanley Cup in 2009. And the parents said, you're coming to the Penguin school. Pittsburgh Penguins was the team that beat them. Anyway, we came to the right Penguin squad here because I ended up, and some of the staff here, I see Joanne, I see Ann, Jackie, others might remember some of this, and it's a walk down memory lane. I ended up wearing, and everyone knows the Halloween dance, pre-COVID I know, I was a penguin for the Halloween dance. That outfit I think still sits in the, so we got to give a cheer here for Miss Timp to wear the penguin. Don't we want her one day? Because I'll tell you, and I did win the contest. I don't know if the principal was allowed to win, but the students cheered for me. Principal Hartley, I know he wore it, and we still need to get Principal Addy in that penguin outfit. One other quick story, because of community, my children were young at the time, and they would come to events, and they loved it, whether it was the movie night or the ice cream social. And Lori Courtwright and Jackie came to me and said, well, you're the principal, right? You got to be part of that pie throwing contest. So anyway, they helped me wear the goggles, and they also told me, well, the key is you go into the dunk tank after because it's going to all get in your hair. Now, the person who won the contest to throw a pie in my face happened to be my daughter when she was 6 years old. She was so thrilled for I never heard the end of it. She was so pleased. But anyway, I'm telling these stories because it's about community, it's about family, it's about PTA, it's about being together, and that's what DuVall has. So congratulations. I'm honored to have been the principal and honored to be superintendent of this district with DuVall as one of our top schools in the state. Congratulations, everyone.
I believe Trustee Ambrosio is also here, so I'd like to recognize him. If he's here, thank you for coming and supporting us. Our whole school board always supports us if they can make it here or not. We are very lucky to have such dedicated people leading us. I also, while our Vivace singers set up, Vivace is an after-school club, or before-school club. They have a special song for us. They are led by Mrs. Myers, and we can't wait to hear. It's called 100 for 100. And why they line up. I also want to recognize one of the most famous alumni of DuVall, which is our communications director, David Mustonen. Mr. Mustinen, what makes him so famous is he gives us those wonderful robocalls telling us it's a snow day. So when you hear that voice, just remember it's a DuVall alumni who is making that call. So thank you for being here, Mr. Mustinen. Okay, Mrs. Myers, it's all yours.
Okay, DuVall students, on this side, I need you against the wall. Sorry, parents. This side, I need you against the wall. Thanks. Go, 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 go. 100 years of learning, 100 years of knowing, 100 years of trying, 100 years of growing, 100 years of thinking, 100 years of training, 100 years of doing, 100 years of gaining. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 100 years of school. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 100 years of school. Yeah!
Well done, students, and thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you, Mrs. Meyer. Our next speaker is a fourth grader, Jafar Atwi.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jafar Atwi, and today I'm going to give a speech about why DuVall is important to me. Why is my school DuVall important to me? School is one of the most important things in the world. It is so important to me because it is leading me to a better future. My school DuVall has the most amazing teachers that makes learning so much fun and interesting. So you don't have to say, "My dog ate my homework." My school provides an environment where we can learn a lot and have fun at the same time. DuVall School makes everything enjoyable and memorable. DuVall never misses a chance to always make sure every child has an opportunity to share their thinking. Teachers at my school treat students equally because they appreciate every work we do. Also, my classmates are kind and we solve problems together. I want to say thank you so much for every moment we shared and everything you have done for me and for all the students. Thank you, DuVall. Happy 100th anniversary.
Our next speaker is another fourth grader, Noor Hamoud.
Mayor Hamoud, and I am a 4th grader at DuVall Elementary School. DuVall has done a lot for me over the years. It has been my school for 4 years. This school provides plenty of fun events, such as book fairs, ice cream socials, and many field trips, including summer pool parties. DuVall also hosts multiple fundraising events, including Spirit Week, where I get to dress up like my favorite comic book character, Wonder Woman. Pajama Day is also a lot of fun, where we are allowed to snuggle up in a blanket and read our favorite books. And not to forget the 100th day of school, where we dress up like grandparents. STEM is one of the major focuses at DuVall. We get to learn awesome things like how to program a robot and create our very own time capsule, which we even tested out. DuVall hosts an annual science fair during which I tested my experiments and applied theories on my friends. Our school also offers a summer program where we can pick subjects that interest us as electives. The best of all are the teachers. Teachers at DuVall are dedicated and supportive. Art, which was always my favorite subject, has become even more exciting because of Mr. Goki. He encouraged me to be a better artist and helped me create an art piece which was displayed at the Dearborn Art Show this year. I also want to shout out to my book club and math club teachers who spend their early morning time with us so students can have a fun learning experience. DuVall was not my first school, and it won't be my last, but something tells me that it's going to be my favorite. Thank you, DuVall staff, for having such a great impact over our lives.
Thank you to all of our student speakers. They did a great job. Our next speaker is an alumni of DuVall, and she is, well, I'll let her tell her story. So here's Dalal Mustafa.
Hi, ooh, that's a little low. Hi, everyone. A lot of your students here might know me as Miss Mustafa, so yeah, okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Dalal Mustafa, and I'm a DuVall alumni. Whoop. 10 years ago, I thought my time here was over, but anyone who's gone to this school knows that once a penguin, always a penguin. But not only were my siblings and I students here, but my mom and all 5 of her siblings were students here as well. And my grandmother, who many here might know as Miss Faye, was the custodian here for over 10 years. Her love for DuVall was always so inspiring, but what is there not to love about this school? This school has one of the most special places in my heart because not only have I been a student here, but I've had the opportunity to substitute teach in the same classrooms that I was once a student in, which is so surreal at times because I walk through the hallways or sit in the classrooms, and I feel like I'm still a 10-year-old kid sitting in my classroom listening to Ms. Courtwright talk. If I didn't go to DuVall, I don't think I would have gone into elementary education as well. So I would like to say thank you to all my teachers and administrators that have been a part of my journey into doing that. Thank you so much, everyone. When Ms. Timpf asked me, she said, "What does DuVall mean to you?" The first 2 words that popped into my mind were family and community. To me, DuVall is home. It is a place where everyone is welcome and loved and treated equally. It is a school so rich in history, which I can see when I look around here all around today. So thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight in 100 years of this incredible school. And to all the past and current Penguins, welcome home.
A couple more thank yous. I told you I was going to. And of course, many thanks to my family, my husband Don, and my children. My daughter is Miss Timpf at Smith, so we share a lot of families. So I'd like to thank them for being here as well. And I'm not sure, I know he's a very busy man, the mayor was going to try to make it. Has Mayor Hamoud made it? Okay, is he in the gym? Okay, so the mayor would like to say a few words, but while we wait for him, we have everybody's favorite. It's hard to follow Mr. Addy.
Okay, so from what I'm hearing right now is I got the mic for a while. I have about 12 pages to go through, and I see we're here till 8 o'clock, so I think I can make it with the rest of the time. We'll give the mayor a little bit of time here. I also want to set the record straight from something Dr. Maleko said earlier. He said that I'm one of the only principals not to wear the penguin costume. I did wear a Clifford costume, a Pete the Cat costume, and at least Darth Vader 3 times, so that's got to count for something. But seriously, I'm absolutely amazed as I look out here and I see so many former teachers, current students, former students, and families that I've worked with over the years. And it's hard to believe DuVall's 100 years old. And throughout this building's history, when you look at the talented and dedicated staff that we've had over the years, and you think about this staff has shaped over 1,000 minds to really focus them on the future. And so many of our students found this school to be a home away from home. Their parents are partners in the kids' education and played an important part in carrying on the rich, important traditions of this school. Our school community played an active role in supporting all the different functions that went on in this building, including great things like the pancake dinner, Lego club, music programs, the Halloween dance. Of course, who can ever forget the ice cream social and so many other programs. DuVall is a very special place to grow up, to teach, and to inspire. And so I always love it when so many of our former students and staff come back to share their favorite memories, talk about their favorite principals, and favorite teachers, there's a lot of us around here, and what the good old days were like. My words of wisdom for the current and future students are, you are living in the good old days. Enjoy every minute that you have while you are here, because you will make so many great memories. And no matter what role you play in the history of DuVall, as a teacher, parent, student, community member, this is a great place to be. It's been a great 100 years. It will be a great 100 years going forward. Go Penguins!
Thank you, Mr. Addy. Another thank you, I don't want to forget Mr. Rory Gill and Miss Carol and Miss Yetta. So many thanks to them for helping us set up and clean up and tear down when the evening is concluded. So thank you to them as well. Did the mayor make it down to the gym? Okay, we have one more. We have a PowerPoint for this evening. And Mr. Addy's going to get it started for us, looking back over the last 100 years. So please enjoy. You guys might want to move so you can see it a little better. Teachers, I'll share the link with you so you can show it in your classrooms on Monday. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. Please, we're here for another hour and 20 minutes. Please take a look through the hallways that all of our kids work. Visit your old classrooms. And welcome. Thank you for being here.